Hello, everyone. This is Gabriel Arden. Um, the date is November 11th, Veterans Day 2013. I am 2 days shy of being on testosterone for 6 months. Uh, it's pretty awesome, I think. I'm supposed to take my shot today at some time. I've switched my dose from originally 50 milligrams going up to 55 and then 60 over the course of 3 months, to 40 milligrams every week. So that's 80 milligrams every 2 weeks. Uh, and that's because of fluctuating hormone levels um, needing to be tacked down a little bit more firmly so that my mood swings weren't as noticeable. Uh, and for me, mood swings doesn't mean agitated or aggressive. It instead means depressed. Um, because toward the end of the cycle, when the testosterone goes through the trough, the low part, to explain what that is, the trough. This being the trough. Um, when it goes through that portion of the cycle of hormones, my mood just plummets, and I feel the urge to hurt myself or to just completely close myself off from everyone and sleep, or not deal with people in general. So yeah, that's not really good stuff, and it makes things much harder to deal with. So anyway, I switched my dosage, got it adjusted with doctor's permission, of course, and we'll see how that goes toward the end of November. So, or mid part of December, I'll have to get another blood test to see just how I'm doing overall health. So I guess everybody wants to know updates since I haven't posted in God knows how long. Things are going pretty well as far as the transition itself is concerned. My voice is continuously deepening. I am getting facial hair, but it's not thick. It's still very. Every once in a while, I'll get a dark hair, but for the most part, they're all just blonde and a little. Well, they're blonde and thicker than Peach was. So I've taken to calling it Mad Teen Beard, an affectionate sort of name that, I don't know, it fits my purpose. I do shave. I shave probably every 3 days, and I've been getting quite a few pimples and zits. I've got I don't know if you can see that mess right there and right here. And it's hard not to touch them because they hurt and they itch, and it's when you're shaving and you go over one and you just sort of cut it off. That's not fun. But what else? My arms are getting a little bit hairier. The hair on them is getting a little bit darker. Let's see if I can. Oh, you can't even really tell, but my arms are getting hairier. Just take my word for it. Veins are getting thicker, more prominent. Fat distribution. Fat is definitely migrating to my stomach, which I didn't expect this fast. I feel like it's fast. Maybe it usually starts at around 6 months, I don't know. But the fat cells are absolutely migrating to my stomach. And while it's good on a transition level, it makes me feel like I've got a beer belly. And I've been trying to lose weight and successful at losing weight for years and years. but it's kind of impossible to target a certain area as far as weight loss is concerned. It's much more about total body fat loss. So that's what I've been trying to work on in my workouts, and I try to do cardio, and I try to do weights, and I try to do calisthenics. But it's difficult when you're essentially taking 21 credits in your last semester of college. So, so there's that challenge, that hurdle that I get to overcome. Um, what else? I honestly think that's about it. I really don't have that much to talk about. General life updates. I now have a roommate. I think that I might have said that the last time. I do have a roommate now. They are also trans. But but they have not yet started testosterone. Oh, big life update. I got my name changed. In Arizona, it's actually very easy to get your name changed. Thankfully, something they're doing right. And I've gotten it changed with Social Security, and I do have my new card in the mail, or I do have my new card finally, so I can go down to, I could have gone down to MVD sooner, but I just haven't had the time or the, basically time to make the trip all the way down there, because it's really not close by, so it's sort of a trek, even on bus, and I don't have a car, unfortunately. But I need a new ID, because the old one still has my old name and a very, very old picture. So, yeah. Got a new school ID, and that's good. Got my name changed to the campus, also good. Haven't seen my partner since May. Haven't seen his family in a while either, and I love his family. They're great people. Hoping to get to see him when I graduate, but that may or may not happen. If I don't get to see him then, I don't know when we'll get to see each other after that. So, I guess we'll see how that pans out. Though I'm sure the relationship will be fine, distance kind of sucks. And it would be really wonderful to see him for Christmas and graduation. Otherwise, just really busy, very, very high stress level. I've gotten a lot of new white hairs that I guess you can't really see, but they're mostly like right in here, right along, right in there. I don't know if that's bad haircut or, yeah, that's probably bad haircut. But there's a lot of silver and white in that area, and I've got a few on this side as well. I keep finding new ones every time I look at my head. There's like a new gray hair sitting there, but it's like this really nice silvery whitish gray, or I guess I should say just silver. But at least I know what my hair is gonna look like when I finally go completely silver. That's not bad. I can deal with that. It would suck to have it start this early because of stress, but you take what you can get. So I'm not going bald right yet. I do have a very pronounced, cowlick right there. Oops, there's that. Right there. Just goes up like that. And I kind of actually like it. I feel like that's a good spot for my hair to part. And I didn't really notice that until probably about a month ago is when it became more pronounced, I think. Yeah. I'm still debating whether or not I want to buzz all the hair off my head before graduation, just to let it grow back, because the last haircut that I gave myself was pretty botched, unfortunately. Yeah, it didn't turn out well. I have long hairs all over the place. A whole bunch in the front, a bunch in the back. They sort of blend in, fortunately. Nobody can really tell that they're there, but I can, and I know they're there, and it just messes with my head. Because I'm, at times, a perfectionist with silly things. Oh, I am pledging to a fraternity. I would say the fraternity name, but that might make it maybe a little bit too easy to locate me. Maybe not. I've probably given more than enough information to people find me, or for people to find me, if they really wanted to, for whatever reason. But anyway, the fraternity is really full of nice people. They're a little young and a little, what's the word I'm looking for here? Well, they're young and they act young, I would say that. And it's sort of startling being a 25-year-old and trying to take part in a fraternity where most everybody in there is 4 to 7 years younger than you. Yeah. So it's good practice in patience. Very good practice in patience. I'm taking a few classes that I find terribly boring, but it's my final term. I'll graduate and I'll be done with this, and I'll have my degree, and it will feel amazing, I hope. So I get to just soldier through for now. So to all of you out there who have incredibly busy schedules with very little personal time and a very high stress level, I am right there with you. And I thank you for continuing to watch and staying tuned, despite my several month gap. Sorry about that. And I hope you all have an amazing Veterans Day. Thank you. Goodbye.